Bear, ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Fielded at the 7. All right, some good work on that run back, Gronk. He gets this to the 3rd. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Having gained about a handful there. Play made by E.J. Speed.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs. Cut.
This is Walker on 2nd. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here goes that. It's that.
Play fake, Darnold. That's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Walker on first down. Has a lane inside the 25. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Jaron Reed.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
On the quick, right? Let the 18. What's that? 11.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Kellerman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
We're going to sack.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Running with Walker again. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's all home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got it on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is Cox. That's Cox. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going going to move the sticks. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got to move one tackle to the next guy, gets him for a loss.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
We're going to start.
Throwing here, Darnold. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. That was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. And inside the red zone, they're leaving the offense out. Now Darnold, 4th down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Shotgun now, 1st round. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Chubb running out of the gun. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Stroud escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
And once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Into the hands of Dell. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Here's Chubb. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Texans make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans chunk the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 7.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense has now left you some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying with Walker. Blast through midfield. And finally stopped at the 34. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to work this down to the 32. He's outshire that time on the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. It's the Seahawks, lined up with a 2nd and 8. From the 32. From left side, pumped by Smith and Jigba. They don't get this forward to about the 28. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other and give him a chance to make a play.
Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. It's 44 yards here from the left half. Myers' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. To the air, Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
4 yards on the pickup.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. That's complete inside the 35. And he's down to almost, nope, so we're going to give him the 30 here. Timeout coming from the Texans, that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Love a swap.
Here's Stroud again. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Going after it, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
17. Texans 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting at the 10. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go, set.
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Oh, right.
Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they have a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted them nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go. 18. Close.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have the first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They give inside to Chubb. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Okay, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the pain. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Here's second and 11. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They give up the gut to Walker. Avoids the defender. We did a foot race. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. On with a quick pass out wide. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, Darnold. Held in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go, set.
On the carry, it's Walker. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seattle.
Darnold now to throw. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Set. Red 80.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Myers' kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
How's it tonight? 18. Let's go.
And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Tonight.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a great sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. First down, ball at the 36.
Oh, right. Tonight.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they have the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead to 7. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans grow their lead to 8.
Seahawks 20.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hey, set.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
See, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. You got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Now Darnold off the play action. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they'll advance it no further. They felt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Here we go, second and very long. Completed to his running back. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out in the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
And the fair catch secure here at the 16.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's able to power this forward. They stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's that? 19 Texans.
Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he stopped just before the line to gain. This is at the 27th.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Chubb going for the marker. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a gain of 4. And it sets up a Houston first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, one secret ingredient on these jet sweeps to take off like that, Kate, is timing. We talk about timing and precision in the passing game, but it's the same thing on a jet sweep. You got to hand it off just at the right time to capture an edge like he just did.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans up by 8. First and 10 from the 41.
Oh, ready?
A give to Chubb, running left. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and I see them burn a timeout.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, that should be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
18, what's that?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll find that for a few. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6.
18. Outside.
He's back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. It can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Fourth and forever coming up.
Hey, south. On the quick, right?
Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. He's just going to throw this one away, Brock, and that means this game is over. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.